In today's video, I'm bringing you the Kusama updates. I'm going to talk about the prices for the hot topic cryptocurrencies, of course, which are Moonriver and Shiden. And then I'll give you a short update on the status of the Parachain auctions with a little surprise towards the end, which I'm sure you'll be really happy to hear about in order to stack up those KSM bags in preparation for what's to come. But before I begin, I'd like to thank you very much for supporting this channel. I've now reached over 16,000 subscribers. Thanks to your support that you've offered me all this time, and as a gratitude of appreciation, I'm going to continue to keep you up to date with the Kusama ecosystem. Hopefully at some point I'll also include Solana in the mix, but we'll have to see if we get the time for that. As I know some of you have invested and followed that rapidly growing ecosystem, which has performed really well. But before I begin, as always, if you're new here, my name is Claudio and this is Cryptochain, the channel where I do crypto news, reviews, tutorials, and interviews with a focus on the Kusama ecosystem. Now let's talk about Moonriver. Moonriver is the biggest shocker out of all the parachains. It's making new all-time highs with each passing day, every day. Just imagine waking up every day, checking your phone, and you realize MOVR has pumped once again. The best performing asset on the Kusama ecosystem, Moonriver, has surpassed Kusama itself. And while I can't call it the flipping because it hasn't yet surpassed Kusama by market cap, it's rapidly catching up. Now Kusama was trading at $394, which is a really nice comeback from going under $300 with the last Bitcoin crash. But Moonriver was trading at $454 and has actually made a new all-time high today. Now, that's over 2x than my prediction from back when the Moonriver Crowdloan was running on Kusama, and this is mainly due to all the DEXs developing on Moonriver. Think of Moonriver like the Ethereum of DeFi, because each new DEX needs a token pair, and the main token pair that they decide to choose is on the Moonriver Parachain. So it has to be Moonriver itself, right? Because that's the one that's got the most liquidity, not some new token that they're just launching, right? And because of this necessity for liquidity, that's the reason why there's so much demand for Moonriver. Okay, so I honestly didn't expect Moonriver to break $500, and I'm sure you haven't either, especially without a listing on Binance. But that's not to say that some whales aren't also manipulating the price, right? The hype is definitely at its highest peak at the moment, so there's definitely a little bit of concern, but nevertheless you should always take some profits. Remember that if you participated in the Crowdloan, you do get that unlock every single day, so you can always claim that and maybe try to dollar cost average out in order to not regret in case of major dumps happening at some point, right? I know that it did manage to hold up against the Bitcoin crash and it actually put in a new all-time high back then, but there's still a risk. So now that begs the question, when will Binance list Moonriver, okay? And what will the price get to? Could it be $1,000 or more? What do you think? Or could it be less? Drop me a comment below to let me know which of these. Now another one which is coming back to play with the big boys is Shiden Network. SDN has been sleeping and dumping on us, although I don't know how it could sleep and dump at the same time. But it's now getting the attention it deserves. Today it popped to $9 on KuCoin and is currently trading at $7.99 at the time of doing this video. All of this is due to the following news which has triggered it. PolkaEx, the DEX that's been developing in the background, has started testing on Shiden Network and will launch very soon. Now this is the first DEX to launch on Shiden, so that's great because it gives Shiden a chance to enter the league with Moonriver, and we'll likely see the two get a bunch of DEX integrations in the coming weeks or months, with staking launching at the end of this month as well, so keep your eyes on the announcements for that. Now PolkaEx has also been reviewed on this channel a number of months ago. If you're interested to watch that review, please click the link popping up on the top right hand corner of the screen if you're watching this on YouTube. I'm also looking forward to seeing PolkaEx launch because I'm due to also receive some tokens from a token sale that they held. So let's see how the price will do considering the total supply of PKX is 100 million, which is really not that high for a DEX token. Now I think I've spoken enough about prices, so now it's time to take a look at the status of the second batch of the Kusama Parachain auctions. Some interesting events have happened since I've last done that last review, but before that I'd like to take a moment to thank today's channel sponsors, BitSwap DEX. So let's watch this short video and then we'll continue on.
BitSwap is the hottest new way to trade tokens. Crawling all the top decentralized exchanges, BitSwap will get you the very best price and value for your trades. BitSwap is changing the game. Try it now at bitswapdex.com.
As we can see, since the last time I covered the Crowdloans update, Basilisk has received a huge boost in contributions and received a whopping 153,000 Kusama in contributions, and this means that they're pretty much guaranteed to win auction number 8, which is due to begin next Wednesday when the 7th auction ends. We can also see that Calamari has marked the Crowdloan as closed because they went over 200,000 KSM cap, and even though those that have contributed past this cap will still receive their base reward, they will not receive any extra bonuses such as the referral bonus. So please keep that in mind before you contribute more, as is not recommended. Instead, consider contributing to Altair using my ref link found in the description of this video to get the 5% referral bonus. Thanks in advance, of course, if you do decide to use it. Altair look like they're in a good position to win auction number 9 after Basilisk. Now, although I'm not a fan of Parallel Heiko, it looks like they'll take auction 10, as there are quite a gap in contributions between them and the next in ranks. So it looks like they will conclude the 5 auction winners of batch 2. Meanwhile, Calamari have a 29.3% probability to win, which is rapidly growing with each passing day, considering that Wednesday the winner will be decided. Until now, Calamari have won every single block. Also remember that the first 2 days of the auction are the most important ones, as 100% of the blocks that are won are counted towards the potential random pick of the candle from the candle auction, as we can see in this screenshot here, where it actually says Calamari has submitted a new bid for slot 1522 at this many Kusama. So that basically represents the winning bids. Now, I personally think that the winner has already been concluded, okay, and that's Calamari, of course, as nobody else has been in the lead in terms of these Kusama contributions since Wednesday when auction 7 began. And of course, here comes the hidden gem, Shiden Network. The hidden gem that has been developing for quite some time and which I've been watching in the background is a special bridge that'll be bridging DM, Facebook's blockchain with Kusama and also Polkadot, and have announced that they'll participate in the 3rd batch of the Crowdloans on Kusama, which I'm assuming should happen in about 2 months' time after this batch ends. So we could expect it around November, assuming things are running okay in the Kusama ecosystem and the devs don't encounter any serious problems with the parachains or the stability of the ecosystem. Now, why is this big? Well, it's because once DM is launched, it will create that gateway to Kusama, and assets on Kusama will have cross-chain compatibility with DM, which means with Facebook. Many don't realize how big it is to have a connection to Facebook, right? For the Kusama ecosystem, as that'll definitely help get Kusama into that spotlight. And it did say that they'll announce more details in the days or weeks to come. So we need to keep a close eye on this, and you can be sure that you're going to receive those updates on this channel. That's been it from today's video. I hope you found this video informative, and if you have any questions, as always, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.